Hello, my name is Omar Abasad. It is February 9, 2018 at 5:32 p.m. in Toronto. And as you can tell, I'm in my winter gear. I just came in, and you can probably still see snow on my hat. Um, yeah, so it's snowing and it's very beautiful. Um, I'm kind of glad that I don't have a car because when I did have a car, I never got out and walked in the snow. So now I do, and except when it's minus 25 and lower, I quite enjoy doing it too. Getting that good fresh air and heart and lung exercise and nice crispy cold air keeps your metabolism going. So yeah, so anyway, so I came home. And the reason I'm doing this sublurb is because of all the comments that I'm hearing in the subway and in the train. And today in the train, there was consistently young people, school kids, um, boys, loud boys and girls, talking about whoever they're talking about. But here are the comments: she's a whore, she's a prostitute, she used to be a prostitute before. And there are certain names that's being called as global monitors, global managers, not being on the board, unsupported. So this is an ongoing community targeting program that I talked about before, that I'm not going to go into details. So the start of this, of course, is my flagging. So the flagging started in this building, I'm suspecting. And I loaded up quite a few videos about a Chinese woman showing up outside my window. And I will load up one where she showed up with a young girl. And this woman showed up behind me talking about a certain person in this building as a trainer and talking about making good money in prostitution. It's good money in the business, she said, behind me talking to someone else. And she showed up 8 times underneath my window, talking really loudly about Chinese warlords and so on. And these are the English words that was dispersed between the Chinese that she was talking about. 8 times. I believe I posted 5. I think I have another one that I caught on video. And this was, she'd be there hours sometimes talking really, really loudly about this. I'm suspecting that she's a pimp, and the girl that she had with her was probably a prostitute, a young Chinese girl. Um, I'm suspecting she was training the girl, or maybe the girl was a prostitute herself. I'm not sure. I'm going to post that because it's very concerning. It's consistent. What's going on there? It's consistent with what I hear in the loading dock, consistent with what I hear outside my door, what I hear in the bedroom. Excuse me, not the bedroom. Not the bedroom. In the buses, in trains, and so on. Um, there seem to be some sort of a community program, to believe it or not, to create a sex slave level of society. This would seem it would seem that this is what's going on here. Of course, I'm not interested in becoming one. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who would do this sort of thing with consent, like remote prostitution. Someone hook your home up, look at you, you gyrate for them, you do certain things for them, and it's done all the time in the business, in the porn business, virtually, remotely. I'm just not interested in it. For people who are interested in it, their choice. Absolutely, go for it. Um, Remote prostitution is one way to get people off the street, and there's pros for that. And since it's legal, there is not much we could do about it. Personally, I don't believe in prostitution. It's dehumanizing, degrading to the spirit, degrading to the self-esteem, degrading to human evolution as a whole. So, in my personal opinion, it should not be practiced. So, of course, I will not be one. So, as I said, there seems to be a push to create this level of in society. and somehow I'm being targeted. I'm suspecting this way. So there is a legal case that's going on right now that's related to this issue. And because the person named is of Chinese descent, I'm suspecting that the harassment, the intense harassment I got today, was related to this, because I believe this was made public already. Because everything for the last 10 years was made public from this building. A lot of rumors are being spread from this building. That's not true. And a lot of remarks and comments that I hear in public originating from this building. So, which of course are lies. So the harassment is going to be intense because now I have this legal case going on, which is public as well. So just to reiterate, I'm not a prostitute. I don't intend to become one, remote or otherwise. All the porn technology, the new equipment I heard there was new equipment from a Chinese person. There is new equipment to train prostitutes, and we have some new equipment for you, whoever you was. Not interested, if that was a proposition. Like I said, there are people out there who would willingly do this. I'm not one of them. I'm not interested. So it would be nice if this push to recruit me would stop, because I'm suspecting this is what's going on here. I heard that I'm being gerbilized, that I was centerfolded, I was pussified, I'm being sexualized by things, people swearing affidavits saying I'm showing my body parts to them, my private parts. I masturbate in public. I do things in the stairway in this building. It's all setups and frames, and I have proof of that. I have absolute proof of this. People who say things like I was looking at them. These are people who would sit and stare at me and then start talking, swearing, talking really loudly to draw your attention. And then when you look to see what the heck's going on, because people swearing loudly and talking about she's a whore, she's a prostitute, would make any woman feel uncomfortable, and she might think that she's in danger. So she'd look up and she'd be looking to see what's going on and to monitor the situation to determine whether she should leave the location or not, which is what I do. So looking at people after they make such a commotion is not, this is not any sort of solicitation, at least as where I'm concerned. So but this is the kind of garbage that's being called into the cops, into the police, with regard to myself. So again, frames, setups, because I'm being targeted. Of course, they want me to leave the building because now there is a legal action going on. And this would involve, people who are monitoring me in the building based on the lies that they are telling. So it's lies, monitor, flag, lies, monitor, flag. And eventually you get the person pulled in for a mental evaluation when there's absolutely nothing wrong, or you get the person charged when the charge will not stick. And it happens. So I just wanted to say that I needed to just clear the air. If there is a team, a new team, then it should not be. There should be no flag. There should not be any flag, because whatever is being reported are lies. Talk to you another time.